Hi, welcome back to the Brian Crombie Radio Hour on Saga 960. Well, tomorrow is my birthday. And so I thought I would say a couple of things if I could take this liberty to say, a couple of different things that have sort of come to me over the course of the last week. I've had an unbelievably interesting week where I've got to travel across the country, almost from coast to coast, but in 5 different cities. I had an incredible time enjoying the sunshine and heat in Calgary. I went and saw some beautiful mountains and ate by the harbor in Victoria. I did a seaplane right through the islands between Victoria and Vancouver and ate on a beautiful river boardwalk in Stevenston in Vancouver. I had a wonderful family dinner in Ottawa. I had a swim and a barbecue in Toronto. We live in a great country. We hear constantly people making negative comments about our country that make it seem like, we need to make Canada great again. And it's not. It's a great country already. The beauty, the topography, the people, the dinners, the sunsets, the mountains, the oceans, the rivers. We have got one of the best countries, if not the best country in the world. And we've got to be a little bit more proud of it and not give in to these people that are saying things are disasters. Do we have some challenges? Yes, but nothing like almost anywhere else in the world. And that's why 500,000 people want to come here every year. I do have one issue that I talked about in Ottawa, I talked about in Victoria, I talked about in Vancouver, and certainly we talked about in Toronto and Mississauga. It came up in almost every conversation this week, and that's the lack of affordable housing, affordability. We are in an affordability crisis right now in Canada. That is the one major issue that I see. And my biggest concern is that this is it's an own goal. We caused it to ourselves. It's our local municipal politicians and NIMBYism that has dramatically undersupplied housing. Housing should go up by GDP, nothing more. And it's gone up by 40% over the last little while. And the reason why is because we haven't built. And the reason why we haven't built isn't because developers don't want to build. That isn't because we don't have land. Isn't because we don't have room in the sky for more stories. Isn't the reason why we don't have more room for density near transit nodes. It's because municipal councils, planning groups, and NIMBYism has taken hold. And some smart people, some smart politicians across this country are understanding this and are making changes. But there's a lot of people that aren't. And those people that aren't shouldn't be elected. Just should not be elected. They have caused the biggest problem in Canada today, that is meaning that people of a younger generation are going to have to save for 25 years. You've seen the same statistics that I've seen. Save for 25 years, even if they're making over 100 grand, to be able to afford a down payment, not even a house, a down payment on a house. Toronto is unaffordable. Mississauga is unaffordable. And it's not caused by anything other than municipal politicians that have overregulated, stalled, and not allowed good developments to go ahead. That's my big rant. I apologize. Another thing that's come into my mind quite a bit over the course of the last little while is this line that I really think is quite true about people. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I think relationships are wonderful, whether they are for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And a lot of people, if it's not for a lifetime, become very resentful and vindictive and hurt and hateful. And I think that's wrong. Not every single relationship can last for a lifetime. Divorce is hard, but as Ted Lasso said, you get through it and you'll be okay. And so I think that we've got to rethink this idea that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But it not all have to be for a lifetime. And the ones that are there for a reason or a season are still wonderful parts of your memories, still help you become who you are, and shouldn't be individuals that you despise after the fact. I do think that, and I've probably, like a lot of you, had a real enjoyable time watching Ted Lasso. One of the best series I've seen in a long time, very inspirational, feel good, etc. But numerous different lines that stuck with me, because it really was about treating people right, about being moral, ethical. And one of the lines that I like more than anything else is, Ted Lasso, the coach, saying to the big soccer player, Jamie, you think you're one in a million. but you don't realize that you're also one of 11. And I think a lot of people don't realize that teamwork is so critically important. I thought I'd leave today by reading you an apt poem or lyrics to a song. When I get older, losing my hair many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine birthday greetings bottle of wine? I'd be out till 2:45. Would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be older too, and if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings, go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You know, really quite an inspirational song about an individual who's not perfect. And again, Ted Lasso talked a lot about how there's not perfection in people in the world, but life is about trying to improve, trying to grow, the journey. There's not perfection in the world. Someone can stay out till 2:45. He can lose his hair, but may still be deserving of a Valentine birthday greetings and a bottle of wine. I hope I get at least one bottle of wine tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. And thank you all for the privilege of talking to you every night at 6 o'clock on 960 AM. You can stream me again online at www.saga960am.ca. And all my podcasts and videocasts are available on my website, briancrombie.com, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, my YouTube channel, and podcasts on SoundCloud. Thanks. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.